Yo, what is up guys? My name is Patrick, host of EDH Brutality, and you're watching a series I like to call Game Winning Jank. Let's get into it. Welcome back folks, welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you for dropping by and your ongoing support. In today's episode of Game Winning Jank, we'll be covering 3 janky ways in which we can steal our opponent's permanents to catapult our next win in the game of Magic the Gathering. As always, links to the timestamps will be provided down in the description below, and just for the heads up, there is no particular rhyme or reason whether one combo is better than the next. So for example, if we got a combo at the number 1 spot at the end of the video, doesn't mean it's better than the number 3 spot. So with that out of the way, let's jump right into today's content. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have quite possibly the most consistent combo in today's video. Starting things off, we have Enchanted Evening for 3 colors and 2 white or blue. This enchantment spell reads, all permanents are enchantments in addition to their other types. Well, if we pair this with an Aura Thief, a 2/2 flying illusion creature for 3 colors and 1 blue, it reads, when Aura Thief is put into a graveyard from play, you gain control of all enchantments. Well, thanks to our Enchanted Evening, this not only will gain control of all enchantments, but all permanents on the board, lands included. Obviously, we'll need a sacrifice outlet to get this combo rolling, which there are many in the game of Magic the Gathering. However, to make sure this pops off, I do recommend using a High Market. It is a land with a tap ability that says sacrifice a creature and gain 1 life in the process. One, the fact that it's land means it's going to be impossible to counter, as well as the difficulty to remove, since targeted land destruction is a rare sight to see in EDH. The result, a surefire way to win in Friday Night Magic and 1 trip to the hospital.
God. Oh my God.
Coming in at the number 2 spot, we once again have another combo to steal our opponent's permanents, this time built around a specific commander. But before we reveal just who it is, we first must discuss the first card in this combo. Starting off for 3 colors and 2 black mana, this enchantment spell known as Conspiracy reads, as Conspiracy comes into play, choose a creature type. Creature cards you own that aren't in play, creature spells you control, and creatures you control are the chosen type. For this instance, we are going to name the type dragons, making everything in our library and on field a dragon. Well, having dragons ourselves is a great thing, but you know what would be better? Making our opponents have dragons too. So let's cast a harmless offering for 2 colors and 1 red mana. This sorcery speed spell reads, target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. So essentially what we're doing is we are donating our Conspiracy to our opponents, making all of their creatures on board and in their deck essentially dragons. Now these 2 cards play right into our commander's effect directly, so make sure whoever gets Conspiracy has the largest board state. And with that, we will reveal the commander for this combo. We've got Karthus, Tyrant of Jund for 4 colors, 1 black, red, and green. This legendary dragon, flying haste 7/7 body reads, when Karthus, Tyrant of Jund enters the battlefield, gain control of all dragons, then untap all dragons. Other dragon creatures you control have haste. So what we're doing with this combo is what you think we're doing. We're going to be donating the Conspiracy to someone with a large board state and creature presence. We are then going to make sure it says dragons, and we're going to cast our commander, gain control of all of their creatures that are now technically dragons, and then we're gonna swing out and kill everyone at the table.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Now, of course, this probably makes for the least stable combo in today's listing, as, well, once you play Conspiracy, I think they can see what's coming because it's printed on the commander. Not to mention, if our opponents don't have a large creature presence, well, it doesn't matter. We're just...
Excuse me, what?
It's trash. This combo sucks. Who am I kidding? But hey, that's why it's game-winning jank. Am I right? Okay, we're not winning. Let's be honest. And last but not least, the moment you've all been waiting for. At the number 1 spot, we've got a combo so jank and evil, I just had to include. It's not going to outright win us the game unless they scoop, but I guarantee you this combo is so petty, they will scoop. Starting off, we have a Yavimaya Cradle of Growth. This legendary land reads, each land is a forest in addition to its other types. Well, if we set up this combo, we need Yavimaya on board paired with a Living Plane for 2 colors and 2 green mana. This enchantment reads, treat all lands in play as both lands and 1/1 creatures. They may not be tapped for mana the first turn they are brought into play. That's wonderful. So essentially what we're doing is we're making all lands on the battlefield forests, and we're also making them into 1/1 creatures. Now you're probably wondering, what are we going to do with all this new information? Well, we're going to float all of our mana and cast an instant speed spell known as Reigns of Power. For 2 colors and 2 blue mana, this spell reads, you and target opponent each untap and gain control of all creatures the other controls until end of turn. Those creatures are unaffected by summoning sickness this turn. Typically, this card will be used if someone has a large board state so we can swing at them with their own creatures. However, for this combo, this is not the case. Simply, all we want to do here is float all of our mana before casting our Reigns of Power, and then when we cast our Reigns of Power, we just swap control of all of our creatures, otherwise known as lands. Our land creatures thanks to Yavimaya and Living Plane. Well, with all this floated mana and all of their lands that we now control until end of turn untapped, we are going to use our floated mana to cast a Wood Elemental, the best creature in Magic the Gathering.
Nani?
But for this instance, it will be a heavy hitter, because Wood Elemental reads, as Wood Elemental enters the battlefield, sacrifice any number of untapped forests. Wood Elemental's power and toughness are each equal to the number of forests sacrificed as it entered the battlefield. So what we're doing is we are swapping control of all of our lands, and then we're going to sacrifice all of our opponent's lands to the Wood Elemental, and essentially, we're just gonna hose a player for the sake of it.
That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up, like, bro.
You can do whatever you want with this combo. You can give it unblockable, whatever you have in your deck. But this is all I'm showcasing with this combo here because it's so petty. I guarantee you, they're gonna scoop. And even if this combo doesn't win, I guarantee you, you will catapult yourself towards the win, because when it comes time to swap your creatures back, you're like, here's your land. Oh, wait.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, but they're gone, man. And they won't have any lands. How are they going to rebuild from no lands late game? And that's what I call stylish land. I mean, can you really be mad at that? I mean, that you're using Wood Elemental, the worst card in Magic, to win. And that's gonna do it, folks. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed today's combos. If you'd like to see any future combos featured on the next episode of Game Winning Jank, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And with that out of the way, if you'd like to stay tuned for all things metal and magic, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that red bell down in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. So instead, my name is Patrick, host of EDH Brutality. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.